All right, welcome. Holy shit. About 3 months ago, I posted a video. The name of that video was Retired Marine Negligent Discharges. I think gun in a gun store or something like that. Over the past 3 months, it's gotten significant amount of views, about 11 million to be exact. And I've gained about 4,000 subscribers, so I'm extremely thankful for that. During that time, I've been paying attention to the comments, and I've noticed that there's been a lot of issues, maybe some confusion within the comments. So I figured I'd just make this quick video and explain some of the points that people were kind of confused about. One of the points being that some people thought that this clerk here handed this gentleman the loaded firearm. That's just simply not what happened. This gentleman came into the gun store with this black bag here you can see on the counter. He was looking to make a purchase, and he was going to trade in one or two of the guns he brought in. He brought in two guns. One was a revolver, one was a pistol. As you can see here, the pistol is the one he ND'd with. Now, another thing that kind of came from the comments were some people were like confused as to how I knew this gentleman was a Marine. So this is actually a local gun store. I'm not going to name it. I'm not going to name the location or anything like that. And I'm not going to name this gentleman because that's just not right. This is a lesson learned. No need to put anybody out there. But I came into the store and I noticed a hole in the floor, quite frankly. And I asked the clerk, my buddy, I said, yo, what the hell happened? And he told me there was a negligent discharge. He asked me if I wanted to see the security footage. And of course I said yes. As you can see, I recorded it off the screen here. That's why it looks a little bit grainy. So no, the gentleman did not hand the customer a loaded firearm. The title, or the caption, I should say, comes from words out of this gentleman's own mouth. Now, whenever this gentleman first walked into the gun store, he sat the bag right where it's at now and started just pulling out guns. Now, anyone who goes to gun stores frequently know that's a big no-no. It's actually a really big problem in gun stores across the country. Some people just don't think, and they just start pulling guns out of their waistbands, out of their bags, what have you, instead of asking for permission and, you know, making sure it's okay. You know, you don't want to make people nervous if you don't need to. Now, while doing so, he started pulling guns out, and the clerk here, my buddy, by the way, gotta love the tactical kilt here. Very manly. Anyway, he tells this gentleman, he said, hey, you know, don't just start pulling guns out before we even speak. To which this gentleman then replies, you know, I was a Marine. I know what I'm doing. And then about 2 seconds later, you're about to see, he starts putting holes in shit. This is the original video here. In this short, you know, you can see it's about cut off right about here. There was no need to have this young lady in here. This young lady's actually this gentleman's father. He was coming in to purchase her a pistol. And we're just going to play it real quick to get, you know, the full scope here. Bang, there's an ND. You know, everyone jumps around. Everyone's scared. I think, you know, people underestimate just how loud firearms are, especially indoors, and especially when you ain't expecting it. And real quick, another point of contention within the comments. A lot of people were upset that this clerk took this man's gun. I don't know. In my opinion, I feel like he did the exact right thing. Let's watch it again real quick. You know, gunshot goes off. Bang, boop, bop. Disarms him. He wasn't mean about it. He said, hey, you know, give me that. Let's stop doing that, you know. But I think this gentleman did the exact right thing. This guy's worked up. You know, a firearm just went off unexpectedly. His heart rate's up. And he's just kind of moving by the wayside. He's moving with his nerves right now. He's not really aware of what's going on. So it wasn't that. I mean, I could be wrong. You know, I've been known to be wrong once or twice. maybe I am wrong. Maybe he shouldn't have taken the gun. I don't know. I just feel like it was the right thing to do. And the last thing I kind of wanted to talk about in this video was, this video wasn't made to take shots at anyone, especially military members. I have nothing but the utmost respect for anyone serving within the military, be it Army, Marines, Navy, or Air Force. So this video is a teaching tool. This video is what can happen when you're negligent and what can happen if you're overconfident. Because what I've seen in my lifetime is someone will get a little bit of training in their life, be it basic training or a firearms course, and they get real comfortable with a firearm, which is something you should never do. And what'll happen is like this gentleman is he was a Marine, he got some training, and therefore he feels that, he is good to go, that nothing can happen. I was a Marine, I know what I'm doing, and then all of a sudden, pop, you're shooting the floor. So again, this is a learning tool. This has nothing to do with, trying to bring shade on anyone. I'm not trying to insult anyone. I haven't released this gentleman's name. I don't intend to. That's not the point of the video. We should always be aware of the consequences our actions can bring. And firearm safety is extremely important, especially nowadays when every other government official is trying to take our rights away. So we should always preach training and being careful and not being complacent, because complacency brings negligence. And I'm going to end it right here. I appreciate all you who have taken the time to watch my video. I plan on making more content on this channel, so please stay tuned for that. Anyone who's subscribed, I really appreciate you. I've always wanted to become a content creator, but I was never quite sure on how to do that. Now that I've gotten this little boost from the video I've made, I feel like it's definitely something I can start pursuing seriously. So again, I appreciate you, and until next time, thank you.